Hello and welcome back to Biweekly Building. And today we're doing something a little bit different. This doesn't look like modern Minecraft because it's not. It's version 1.0. And today I'm challenging myself. I'm going to give myself a bit of a challenge with this here restricted block palette. I mean, half the inventory isn't even blocks. Some of them work differently, like stairs can't be placed upside down, nor can slabs or trapdoors. And trapdoors can't be placed floating, they have to be connected to a block by the side. So you can't put them on the ground either. So that doesn't make sense. Various other things don't make sense. We don't have as many blocks, and no, my chat system does not work, so I cannot switch off the sun, and therefore I have to go grab, as the first thing we're building is a bed. Yeah, boom. There we go. Oh, so there's no shift clicking. You can't shift click. It's awesome. There's pigs in the water, and we're going to start building. So what are we going to be doing? So I think that this is going to be a little mini series, hopefully. If you are you my lovely viewer, if you're supportive of this idea, this sort of scenario where I build a sort of a little village is my plan. A little village. We're by the sea, so possibly a fishing village and stuff like that. As a chance for some terraforming, some cliffs. Something I've been wanting to practice for quite a while, actually. So I'm going to get to do that as well. As just have a bit of a challenge building some houses. So if you like this idea, please tell me. I would love to know, because I would love to continue this beyond one episode and sort of create a whole mini series building the 1.0 village. But I suppose we best be getting into it. So where am I going to be building, and what am I going to be building? So as I've explained, it's a village. And today we're just going to start out with a generic, good old medieval house, and it's gonna be as generic as you can possibly come up with, basically. But it's the style setter, so we're going to set the style for the rest of the village. We're going to build it, and it's going to be difficult because nothing looks good, nothing works. And I'm already halfway through the day, and the terrain is a bit messed up over here. So I think that's going to be my first job, is to clean up a bit of the terrain, and then we're going to have a look at it and see where we're going to put the house. I'm thinking here or over here, but I also have to think about this coastline and the fact that that will eventually be a cliff with a drop off, and eventually a path coming down, probably like here to like a couple docks with some boats and stuff like that, maybe some stuff over on those islands. So I have to do a little bit of thinking while I do some terraforming. So I will see you in just a bit. Okay, I think that is it. So I have just quickly patched up a couple of the holes about. There's one over there, and I think there's one over there. But now, where are we going to put the house? Where are we going to put the building? I think I'm probably going to have. If I grab some wool, this is really what I should be doing right now. Is planning out some stuff. So if we say we want, let's say, some docks over here, and we say that that's there. So we move the pig by smacking it, and then we can say that the path is gonna come up over that way. So I think actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build the path from the docks, because I think this is going to be the thing that dictates quite a lot of the build, actually. So, I mean, I'm just going to build the dock out of stone for now, and it's just going to be this bit here, just to understand how big it's going to be, where the path is going to go, how that's going to dictate where I can build buildings and need to put infrastructure. And there's a very loud zombie next to me as well, which is a very lovely sound. But yes, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go build a path all the way up from here, all the way up to there, and then we'll see where we can put some stuff. Okay, so I have the path laid out. So I've got the dock here. It's, you know, it's nothing special. But we've got the path coming all the way up here, and it's relatively straight along this edge. I think we'll have a cliff coming out sort of here to, like, I suppose this height. It would be, wouldn't it? So I don't think we're going to build it over here. I think we're actually going to go over here for this particular build. Now I need to figure out the direction and stuff like that, because I know I want gardens on some of the builds, and not to have gardens on some of the other ones. So I need to figure out, is this going to be a build with gardens? Is it not going to be a build with gardens? Where's it going? So I'm going to plot it out with some cobblestone, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, so I have got in the floor and the sort of plan. It's going to look like this. Got the main building-y bit thingamajig, and we have this sort of like external out bit. And I'm thinking we're also going to have, I think, a little alleyway down here. So I can add that in right about now. So that can go in there, and then I can do with that what I will. Eventually, when I get around to doing something with it. Yes. But now, what we need to work on is the walls. So I'm going to do the front first. And I'm thinking cobblestone, gravel, mossy stone, and stone bricks as some sort of accents to windows, so we get some glass, get some wooden doors, some signs, and a trapdoor. And let's build up the front just a smidge. I think door can go in there, and the window can go in there with the trapdoors and a sign. My curtains, okay. My curtain's gone out the window. I'm not fully, but that was a bit interesting. I guess I can do a bit of that and a bit of that, and then put that there, and yeah, that looks okay. I'm pretty happy with. Right. Anyway, I'm liking this so far. This looks okay. So let's go round the rest of the house. Give it some walls, and give it some windows, some doors, etc. I need to take off that as well. That's going to be a bit of a pain. But yes, let's quickly go around and do that. Oh, hello. Welcome back. I got a bit carried away, and I started building the first floor or the second story. Yeah. This is the rest of the walls, and we got the windows in and stuff. And this is how the sort of the top story walls are gonna look. The blue wool is probably the best option that I could find right now. The snow and the white wool are pretty solid options as well, but they're sort of a bit boring. They've been done to death over the sort of past decade. So I opted for light blue wool. Another option could be sandstone or endstone. They both look quite good, or another color of wool. But I am currently getting in all of the first story walls, just like this, filling in between the gaps, and it's coming together pretty quickly. I've built this wrong. Oh dear. And my YouTube career is over. I built a thing wrong. There we go. I fixed it. Lovely. Yeah, I'm adding these levers so that I can get a smidge of a like a smoother overhang there. And it kind of does work, apart from the flipping of the trapdoors. But other than that, it works perfectly fine, and it actually works pretty decently well. So yes, there we go. I've sort of rambled my way through the walls. Yeah, now I get to do the roof bit section. That's an English sentence right there. Roof bit section. I'm now going to add the roof. So I'm going to add the roofs, and I will get back to you, because this is already a nightmare in editing, and I don't want it to be more of a nightmare in editing, so I'm going to make things easy for myself. So yes, I will return when I have a build that looks remotely complete, though it won't be. We do still have stuff to do. But I will return, and this should hopefully look a bit more complete. Okay, so we've finished the exterior of the house, and it's looking okay. I mean, it's looking pretty good for a, version 1.0 house. I mean, you'd never find a house that would look like this built originally in the first version. They'd be like a big wooden brick. But this is pretty good. And now we're going to build the garden around the back here. But the sun is setting, so I'm going to go to sleep really quickly before we do that. Okay, here we go. And this is really the thing that I want to demonstrate, go over in just a quick tad of detail. So what I'm thinking about is, obviously we got the terrain here, so either way I'm clearing out these. And because of the path that's going to come up the side of the house, we can't go too far, so I reckon we can go up to about there. And then we sort of start pushing it, pushing our luck a little bit. So I'm going to bring it back in there. There we go. We got a sort of weird and wonky shape for the garden. And now we get to add all of these other lovely weird and wonky shapes to the garden as well. So I'm going to add a little sort of lumpy bumpy bits along here and along here and along there and there and there. We're going to add some ruining with the stairs, but it's sort of basic ruining because we have no options. And then we're going to come through with some mossy cobblestone and mossify it up. Make it look all lovely and mossy. And I'm going to pop the gate over here. And, ooh, very spooky. There we go. So now we got the gate over there. The original design for this had a tree, but I don't think we have enough space. So I'm not going to add a tree. I'm going to add some seeds, however. So we got some seeds. And I'm going to add some pumpkins. If I can find the pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds. Lovely. I'm going to add a couple saplings with a string on top. And a dead bush, if I have anywhere to put one. So I think I'm going to put the whatchamacallums, the pumpkins over here. Just you know, calmly. Screw it. We can get rid of the dead bush. I mean, it's a dead bush. Like what good is it really making us? I'm gonna remove that and give that to there. I'm gonna do that and do that. Get rid of that and do that. And that's both gone in there, but that doesn't matter. This is just a nice little blob of stuff, really. And then we can add in the wheat fieldy bit, and oh dear, I've exposed the great underbelly of the beast over here. So that's water over that, so we can't get rid of that. But I'm gonna add some leaves in around just to, you know, jazz it up a little bit. Add a few leaves over there just to make it feel a little bit more overgrown. I'm not gonna add a sapling because they're just apparently not working or something. Or at least the string doesn't want to string. So I'm gonna add in like a little path over here. Accidentally broke the fence gate, so I'm gonna pop that in there. And I'm gonna add those ferns in as trees. And there we have it. This is the start. And that is the house. And now I am probably going to continue in this world, just for myself, just for a little bit of a challenge. If you'd like to see more videos out of the world, please be sure to tell me, because, you know, otherwise I won't know if you liked it. This is a big old experiment. And if you want to see where I go with the rest of the village and stuff like that, please do let me know. Because I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be interesting. Yeah, it'd be nice to sort of come back and see how things used to look and used to play out. But here we are. I'm going to do a little fly around of the house just so you get a good look at the all of the stuff, the sort of window at the front there, and the stone side building, which will eventually connect to another building, and the gardens there. So, it is now time to finish the video. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.